Hey!
Terry Bot
is joined. All right. We are
Terry Bot!
back.
What's up, Terry Bot?
Why are we saying hi to Terry Bot? It's a Terry
I
Bot.
always say hi to Terry Bot. Come on now.
It's our
What's up,
hate
Terry?
prevention, our number one hater prevention
Terry Bot helps
tool.
me out a lot. I appreciate you, Terry Bot, if you're watching.
I
love
told
Terry
you.
Bot.
I told
Druid Lord,
you.
I see you already. I see you.
All right, Druid Lord. Whoop, whoop.
I see you.
All right, gang. Well, here we are. What are we at?
All
Week
wrapped up.
14, 13? What is it?
45, 79.
Yeah, 13.
Yeah, the way Ben is feeling right now, he probably wished it was season
Would it be
over.
week 18?
No, it's week
Damn
13.
it.
My
I think
lucky
I would want it to
number.
be week 18 so I can go play Baltimore without Lamar Jackson.
Ah,
Please relax. Nice.
There we go.
All right. Well,
There we
let's
go.
settle down. We
Spiciness
got
is
lots to
happening
cover.
tonight.
Oh, heavy spice. But welcome to week 13, my lucky number. This is the Monday night NFL recap from 8 p.m. Eastern to about 9:30 at latest Central, 7 p.m. Central to about 8:30 as well. So 60 to 90 minutes on the clock. Joining me, we've got to my, what is this, left, right?
Yeah, to your
This guy
to your left.
on this side. To
Your
my left,
Why
my
is
partner
this
in trolling on the high seas, the biggest thorn in my side, and on TikTok in his gray sweatpants, the champion for cheering of all, my fellow felon and accessory to streaming crimes. It's Houday Bengals bad boy coming in loud and proud, Radical Foil 1796. Welcome in.
Boy.
Yeah.
Awesome. Next to him, we have the CEO of the Two Lit Supports Discord, crown champion of Fortnite, crusader of the collabs, a TikTok legend in the making, and the newest YouTube sensation. He puts the lit in Too Lit, Mr. Hotshot himself, Big J Too Lit.
Guys,
And
Yes.
then next up, below deck for May, he is one part of his clan called Motivation for Greatness, fortifying the power of positivity, uplifting voice for all, one of the most electrifying streamers on Twitch, the DBD Cankle God himself. Give it up for MFG the end. Woo!
Thank you.
Next up, in the corner pocket opposite, we have CEO of NFL Game Picks, the unofficial sports announcer, sports analyst of YouTube, Trovo, and Twitch, Spider-Man's best friend, the best Mario Kart and NHL player ever. I did not write this. And the Colts' best GM, Athletic Dan. Woo!
That's a good one there.
Wait, sorry, what?
Colts number one fan. Let's go.
Colts number one GM in the building.
I'm telling you.
Who we
man,
not do? Did we get everybody?
Oh,
You definitely need to get in
man.
there.
No.
All right.
Yeah,
I'll do my.
I think we
Do you
forgot
want to do
somebody.
my intro? Do you want to
I
do my
mean,
intro?
do you want me
Radical?
to? Or do you want
I'm a little
you said you want to
nervous.
do your own?
Go ahead, do it. Give it
Sorry, I
up,
need a haircut.
Radical. What's my
Oh,
intro?
y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this?
Oh,
a
I'm
little
ready.
scared.
Can we get a
I'm
drum
scared.
roll, please?
I can't do it. I got my cow in my hand, but I'll do this though.
So, lastly but not least, we have one member of the most dysfunctional couple on Twitch,
Hey.
owner of the Shiny Tin Army Discord, admin for Two Lit Supports, and she's the host of a weekly mental health podcast on Tuesdays.
Yes.
Hey.
Called herself a motorcycle rider,
Hey.
Okay.
Endorsed.
the mod of the century, and a professional
Hey.
fire starter. But she knows
That's
how to
Hey.
use a fire extinguisher.
I do.
So be careful with your
Hey.
backyards, y'all.
Yes.
It's our moderator of the evening, Shiny Hero 2873.
Let's go.
Woo, woo, woo. All right. And our unofficial cat mascot. There you go.
I'm telling
And
you.
our unofficial cat mascot for the Shiny Tin Army and the NFL podcast, Riri.
There you go. There you go. All right, gentlemen. We have got a lot to cover, a lot of drama, a lot of stuff
Here we
happened.
go.
I'm just going to go with the easy start. Let's talk about the Bills and the Pats. Is anybody else as happy as I am about this game?
I knew that was happening.
I mean, we
Shiny?
kind of
Where you
knew.
go with that.
I wasn't surprised.
I was not. Definitely was not going to pick Pats over the Bills. Even with Bill Belichick, I mean, they couldn't stop. They couldn't stop. Still the attack of the Bills. And how about that? Still that Bills defense though, man. Even without Von Miller, right?
Yeah, it was still pretty well.
Right.
It was still pretty
That's
good.
still-
That shows some, like, to me, like, hey, even though we don't have Von Miller, that's okay. I mean, it's still just the Pats.
Is
but
he out for the
again,
season, by the way?
I don't know. They said that he might be back
Oh, there
for
you are.
playoff time if they do make it.
Well, the Bills will
I
make it.
think I thought they said that they put him on an IR.
No,
I
but they
think
said
they
he'll be
do.
back. They said,
Like,
like,
you
you
can
know, I
also bring
guess.
players back.
Let me
off the
rephrase that.
IR.
Maybe like if they make a deep run, he'll play for one of those games.
Yeah. But
Maybe.
I mean, I was on the fence. I'm not gonna lie. I was on the upset on the fence of picking an upset here.
I considered it, but I was smart.
Bills, Josh Allen.
Damn, the slug though. I was smart. Shit.
He played a way better game than he has the last couple of weeks, so I'm just happy about that.
Now, wait a
General.
minute. I thought, now remember, you guys had me lead off this pick because I picked the Bills first, and I feel like you guys questioned me on that pick. And I was just
I
like,
didn't.
well, the Pats are a bit of drama queens. And I was just like, no,
Good
not
Lord.
doing it. So no real surprise then? All right.
Not for me. No.
I mean,
No.
no, I did pick the Bills to win the game.
Because I feel like you guys
That was-
questioned me a little bit on that one. You were like,
Yeah,
really?
I think like still like we got like if,
All right,
if
Jay, brought you
anything
up.
got caught up with them like being close in some other games with some tougher teams, but
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
the Bills I think did.
I think
did
their
what they had to do.
performance coming from the last couple of weeks before that.
Yeah,
made
kind of had
some-
probably a lot
some
of
of
people
us speculate
skeptical to
maybe
think
a
that
little
they
bit.
may be an upset, but nah.
All right.
Okay.
Nothing else to say on that. We'll move along.
What did
All right.
now tell me this? What did he have? Like, do we have stats on at least Josh Allen? I want to know how he played because you know he is still injured.
My lighting.
I don't think he got any
Somebody
interceptions
has to-
that game. I don't.
Somebody has to be the official stat keeper for this week because
Oh, okay. So
I'm on my phone.
Dan's got it, or you want me to get it, or what?
what am I doing?
Anybody.
Don't look at
Anybody
me.
can do it.
I
Look,
don't know where I'm looking.
I can hold on.
Radical Dan, this is on you. You guys are gonna have to pick
I
up.
don't
Yeah,
know what
yeah.
I'm
For,
looking
for
for.
now at least, like
Get
yeah,
on
like,
those
I'm
Okay,
right here.
okay.
Get on those stats.
Let's
I
see.
just wanna know- I
Yeah.
just want to know. I really want to know what Josh Allen did. I can care less about Daniel. I mean, what's
He
his name?
did this: 22 of 33 for 23 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Okay, not bad.
8 rushes for 20 yards.
Okay.
So they tried to keep him in check with his runs, but he still threw on their butts.
I mean,
And
did you see that where they
Diggs
put a
pretty much
comparison
went
of a
off.
play where he did the same exact play to him, like in the last game they played? He
Quarter.
ran to the sideline and threw it going out of bounds. Terry, appreciate you, dude.
Does anyone
Anybody
agree
want
with
to take
Jared
this
Hurts?
question?
Oh.
QB MVP? He's definitely in the race for it. Not gonna lie, he is. In the
Weekly
race.
though. Weekly though.
Oh man.
Appreciate
I
you,
can
Drew.
see it. I honestly can
Listen.
see that.
I mean,
Weekly though,
as
I
much
think
as
he
much
was
as
this
I
week's QB.
as much as I don't like Jalen Hurts, of course, because he's a rival. At the end of the day, you know, he's playing pretty well.
Yeah.
He's
I
actually
agree.
playing much better than when he did coming in.
I still don't think ultimately at this point he's got Mahomes beat
Oh.
for MVP of the
Well,
entire
well,
season.
you know, if he keeps playing like how he's
That's
playing right
close.
now, I mean,
That's
They only
close.
lost one game.
and Jalen Hurts is really big. He's part of that turnaround.
I mean, he's led his
That
team to a better
turnaround
record
is
than the
part- is
Chiefs,
really
so
his-
you got that
Yeah.
argument.
Yeah. Don't worry, they'll lose. They'll lose again.
His legs.
The
Oh,
Eagles,
crap.
they'll lose again.
Did I not put this on ultra low latency? Oh well.
Uh-oh. Epic.
Anyway, so shall we continue
Epic.
on?
We
Yeah.
can continue on. So Steelers Falcons. The Steelers took. Oh, by the way, we all went with Bills on that game. Nobody deviated. Steelers Falcons game. So this was a tough one. Radical and I took the loss. We went with the Falcons. The Steelers.
Oh,
It was 19-16. So the end. Dan, Jay, you guys took the win on that one. GG's.
Yes,
I was not
that was
surprised.
Close game.
it was a
Yeah.
close game, very close. But you know, I'm kind of. I wasn't surprised that they got it, but at the same time, I love the fact that the game was close, though.
They're fighting
Yeah.
for that winning season, y'all, or at least
Yeah, they are.
Hey, man,
Mhm.
whatever it takes to get it done.
So I'm just saying.
Done.
I'm just saying. They're fighting for it.
I think that's
As
what all
much as
teams
I
are
hate
doing. Yeah.
Pittsburgh, they're fighting for it. They might be sneaky into the playoffs. I'm just
Steelers-
saying.
The Steelers have a chance.
I think they might be sneaky into the playoffs. Them and, as much as I hate to say it, the Raiders.
I'm liking what Kenny
Hey.
Pickett's doing, man. I'm liking Pickens. I think they're
Yes,
both doing really well. Pickens is solid. I'm not gonna lie. He's had a good season.
Oh
And
man.
trading.
Piece
Well,
of
he's
trash.
had an okay. He not a good season, but he's had a.
Yeah, she's like continues.
But
Hey, listen,
he's the reason why they got rid of Claypool, because they believed in him.
Yeah.
Claypool was not doing anything in Pittsburgh anyway.
He started doing something, and then they were like, "Okay, let's trade him."
All right, was that all we got to say? Anybody want to know stats of this game? Because we can look at that too.
No.
If y'all want to, but I say move along.
Okay.
Yeah. Here's
Move
another.
along.
Yeah.
Nothing
Here's
to see
another
here.
close one. So Broncos Ravens. We all went Ravens except for Radical, who went with the Broncos. He went low.
Oh,
pick
Shiny,
on
you went with the
Broncos.
Ravens? Shiny. Shiny.
Well, you know I don't know all these intricacies, and I have to go where my.
What did I
But
tell you?
listen, I'm trying to get the wins here. I know what you said about rivalries, but I'm trying to catch up to you on the wins.
So you're just trying to beat me rather than side with me for support.
I mean, yeah, isn't that what we all are trying to do in this record
Guys,
game?
it's over for Big Day and the end. So it's just between me and Shiny now at this point.
No, it's not.
kidding.
No, it's not. No,
Like, what?
it's
What are you
not.
talking about?
No, it's not.
Oh,
This
my
race has gotten
goodness.
really tight.
Well, that's just because
Tight.
I refuse to pick the right team that I know is going to win.
I almost nailed the whole 1 p.m. slot, man, this week.
Dan, you're not going to catch up to any of us, though. You haven't been playing.
Hey,
the
but
entire
Hey, Dan,
here's
it's all
the
right.
thing.
Hey, Dan, it's all good, man. You can't.
I
man,
bet if
can't
you
be
knew
middle.
my picks, I would be winning.
Yeah, but still, I could run his percentages. I mean, you could say
Oh,
overall
wow. So
picks
now
versus
Shiny's trying to
his
cheat for him.
percentages.
Shiny's trying to cheat
No,
for him. I see Shiny.
absolutely not.
I see what you
Absolutely
did,
Thank you,
not.
Shiny.
Absolutely not.
I
I'm
see
just
what Shiny's
saying,
trying to do.
percentage-wise in his quarters,
Going against me, Shiny, huh?
I give up. I'm throwing in the towel. I'm not engaging. Anyway, it was a really close game at 9-10.
What I'm saying.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, that was anybody's game. That was anybody's game.
I
Fight
don't
me.
know. I probably did not. Spades.
Defense was definitely doing a thing.
She
Yeah, I
probably did,
mean,
honestly.
low scoring game. Yeah, I mean,
Hey,
Defense
Ivy,
was there.
what's up,
Don't
Ivy?
say- I mean, if you could say that the game was boring, boring is an understatement. I don't.
Oh,
I don't
no,
think
it
the game
was.
It was a boring ass game.
All
man.
right.
Very
I
boring.
got nothing else to say about this game at all.
all right.
Move
I got nothing.
along.
Except for
Except for
Lamar
the fact,
getting
you know,
hurt.
This next
Lamar
one,
Jackson got hurt.
hurts me. This
That's
next
the
one
biggest thing.
hurts.
Oh,
Ready?
here we go.
Lamar Jackson got hurt, girl.
I don't want to say it, but I'm gonna say it. The Packers versus Bears. Dan,
What
you were
happened?
the lone wolf with the Packers win. The rest of us went with the Bears.
Uh,
So Dan probably had the best record this week.
Honestly,
Oh, my
honestly,
goodness.
I was not surprised because Aaron Rodgers owns the Bears.
yeah,
That
I
doesn't
wasn't
mean
picking
that the
them.
Packers were going to win the
know.
way they've been playing.
Yeah, it does.
No, I
Right.
wasn't picking Aaron Rodgers.
LJ.
Like I
Jeez.
said, even on this panel knows the times that I've chose Aaron Rodgers to win games, he
He's
has
lost.
died. And so I'm like, you know what?
You
I'm just done.
did.
I will not pick.
You know
Aaron
what? Let's
Rodgers
just go for Aaron Rodgers so he can lose out. You know?
Yeah,
They're not making- I mean, they're not making the playoffs.
There's talks
but-
of them signing Baker Mayfield, y'all. Just saying.
Ugh.
Wow.
He's going to go to San Fran, though.
I don't.
What?
I don't think so. I think they're gonna roll with Bryce Purdy,
Brock Purdy, yeah.
Brock Purdy,
Mr.
Mr.
Irrelevant.
Irrelevant.
But we'll get to that.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Seeing a rookie
The
going
injuries
to
this
that,
week,
see a
though.
rookie
Overall,
doing
the
that.
injuries this week.
That's very rare.
Tua got hurt.
Wait,
It's
who got
very- it's
hurt?
very-
Tua.
Jimmy
Oh,
Garoppolo.
man.
Tua got hurt. Jimmy Garoppolo, Lamar Jackson. Who else?
Yeah, they had a lot of
Kenneth Walker.
a lot of crucial injuries. We got one too. Anthony Brown for ours. He's gone with a torn Achilles.
Whoa,
LJ, I see
that's
you.
done. That's done.
Who else
That's
did?
I
crazy.
got you, LJ.
Spades did say Packers. I remember.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. LJ is a Packers fan.
I'm sure they'll populate. Anything else you want to say about Packers Bears?
No.
I mean, I still think Justin
Great.
Fields looked really well. Just saying.
Oh yeah, he had a great game.
Love?
Do you
He played
want to
well.
talk about his stats real quick?
Yeah,
We
can do
can
that.
if y'all want.
I mean, you're gonna say he's good. Tell me how good. What did he do that was so special?
Who we talking about here?
I may be
Justin
wrong,
Fields.
but we'll see.
Oh, Justin Fields. Yeah, hey man.
That
Like I
guy's
said, he's a Final Fantasy points machine. That's all I can say.
yeah, he's been racking up. If anybody got him,
CW
Oh,
the
fantasy
future.
football. His throwing, he
Okay,
didn't do well.
he didn't do great passing, but he had a good rushing game.
Yeah,
He was
I mean
20
he's
and
always
25,
running.
254, two
And
interceptions,
yeah.
but he had 6 carries for 71 yards and a touchdown. So I mean, it's an
He had
okay
that
game.
one yet. Christian Watson is a beast, by the way. I picked him up, played him against Jay this week. He got
He's
me 24
ridiculous.
points. That's
He was
all I
on my
gotta say.
bench.
All
oh
right.
your goodness.
I had Hopkins on a bye, so
I have Hopkins on a bye too.
Look at these guys, twinsies.
And then
Hey.
Aaron Rodgers was 18 for 31, 182 yards and a touchdown. AJ Dillon had a pretty solid game.
AJ Dillon had a good game too. Yeah.
Christian Watson, I mean, so he had 3 receptions, 48 yards. He also had a rushing touchdown.
Yeah, it was a
46
rushing touchdown
yards.
this week.
I mean,
Nice.
the stats don't even jump out to you in that game yet. They beat him
No.
28 to what, 19?
I mean, you could say that about the Broncos Ravens game too, though.
Oh man.
That didn't really show anything except for Lamar got hurt.
I mean, the stats don't match with the points. I mean, that's my point.
And Dobbs. I don't know who. Oh, Romeo Dobbs. Was he better? Prove me wrong. Oh, our Bengals fans back, y'all.
Uh-oh.
All
Here we go.
right.
Beat a team that has a much better ranking than us, granted only by 3 points.
Oh
We'll
man.
get to that. Don't worry. We'll get to that. I have some words
Oh man. Here we go.
for this man right
Don't
here.
start. Hold it. We got other game. We'll get there. We'll get there. This next game I really liked. I'm happy about this one. Jaguars Lions. Jaguars 14, Lions 40. Jay, you were on the outs with that one. The rest of us came in with the win, but wow, what a win indeed. 40 points.
That's fine.
Wow.
That's fine. That's fine.
I know my division, and I knew that the Lions were gonna. I don't know if I knew they were gonna destroy them, but I knew.
I didn't see the point spread being as big as it was.
No.
But I like the Lions are actually rearing up on some good game, on some good play right now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And like I said, it's just the message that the head coach is sending in, man. Campbell has got those guys
He did.
just fighting every team that they play and giving the best performances that they've had to me in years.
I was gonna say, were the Lions even doing anything last year?
No, heck no.
So this is all just coaching?
Yeah, I believe it. Yeah,
there haven't been any major player changes, right? Or what?
Amon-Ra St. Brown just
He had a
decides to go off this year.
Right.
Pretty much became almost a Pro Bowl receiver.
So better coaching and
they got Jamal Williams. Jamal Williams has been a solid.
Yeah, you have to give because they got like literally they don't have too many different people on the roster. Like, I think that
their defense is different.
Yeah, I think it might be a different defensive scheme for sure, but at the same time, it's more about still it's just coaching on both sides. Defense is playing well for them, and like I said, offense racked up 40. So.
Because I feel like and again, I'll be the first to admit I'm not a huge game watcher for many teams, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it just seems like the Lions this year have been kicking ass. Where like I never even heard of them prior to this year, really. Like who are they?
They're gearing up pretty good now. They're winning at the right time. A little bit too late, but they're at least showing some life going into
the next season. In the NFL, you never know.
I feel like any given Sunday. I feel like the Lions have a better future than the Packers right now.
7-5 is the Seattle Seahawks. So I mean, it's still possible.
It's possible, but
no, you're not BTK.
All right. What are we listening in the background?
Is that the end, bro? Talking all that? Yeah, that's my cousin from earlier. Yep.
Tell her she remembers me. I'm done.
All right. Anything else you want to say about that game? I mean, like that was
nah.
No, I mean a lot of points to not many points. But like I said, the team did surprise me with the point spread. I thought it was going to be a little bit closer, but like I said, even from last week, the Lions, a few weeks ago, they've been starting on a pretty good roll. So what they're doing now, they're just, to me, the message is starting to actually get to them
Yeah.
and really
The
start.
defense is scary.
And
I like their head coach. I think their head coach has done a great job for them right now.
Campbell has, like, he's actually getting a break finally. Like, y'all remember, man, they couldn't win anything, and even in the close games, they were losing them. So I'm just finally starting to see that it's starting to work out for them, at least, like, for Dan Campbell's sake, because he's a really good coach. He's a good coach.
I agree.
All right. Moving on from that game, we will go into Browns versus Texans, which let's see. Myself, the end, Dan, Jay, we took the win. Rad, you were lone on the loss.
Because I purposely took the Texans. I would expect Shiny to take the Texans with me, but again,
I'm trying to beat you.
she's trying too hard to catch up to me. It's okay.
I'm trying to catch up to you. Just wait till we get to the end of this, and I tell you what the scores are right now. You're gonna be shocked.
Go for it. I'm not worried about it. I still will not pick a division rival. I don't care.
I understand.
They'll lose. They can win all the rest of the games. I don't care.
Hey, I didn't pick a division rival and won.
I'm just saying. Shiny, you can either choose to, be on Team Radical, even though
man, here we go. You're gonna sit there and put that,
you don't like
on
for
her.
purpose.
Wow.
That radical moment.
Listen, we all have our theories. We all have our theories. We all
I
have
could say I don't like
footworks.
Pittsburgh, and she's
Wait,
still
the Bucks are already in the red
Pittsburgh out
zone?
here, so.
What?
Just
What?
Bucks already scored.
I tell her I
Damn,
can't
quick.
stand Lamar
No,
Jackson.
they're in
and
the red
Baltimore
zone.
Ravens. She
They
still
haven't
stands
scored
for
yet.
Baltimore.
anyway.
The game only been on for like what, 7 minutes?
Yeah, 5 minutes. Not even 5.
Can't even believe this right now.
What?
Shiny, I am disappointed.
Be disappointed all you want. I'm still. There's just some teams I'm just not going to pick in certain instances.
It's all about picking, baby. It's all about wins. Got to
That
get
radical moment.
I'll remember that
catch
when
up.
I picked the Raiders to win today.
Oh, the radical moment in 3, 2, 1, go.
Womp 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 womp.
Not even talking to you. All right.
Damn.
Anyway, so nothing else to say on the Browns Texans. Next
Deshaun
up,
Watson is not good.
Deshaun Watson. So let's be real here.
Oh,
Deshaun
you
Watson.
want that. Oh,
Here we
you
go,
want that.
man. Like, you're gonna say it right when we're about to go to another
Let me
segment.
give him credit first off before we move. Second game in first game in 2 years.
Yeah.
Okay, so give him some slack.
No,
You gotta give him
yeah,
slack for that.
But again, who was this man hyping up all year?
Oh,
I mean,
Lamar
they
Jackson.
won.
Look, man, look.
They still
Deshaun
won.
Watson. Oh, the Browns are going to become a playoff team in the.
Yeah, they would have if you played all
Not
season
gonna happen.
for sure.
They still
That's
won.
a fact, and they won
They
still.
lost
when
too
he
many
came
games.
back,
They're not
so
going to make the
that's-
playoffs.
Okay.
oh man.
Well, I guess
I'm not
we'll
even a Browns
know
fan,
next year.
and I'm sticking up for the dude.
Yeah, same here.
I agree,
I'm not
Druid.
ready
Get the
for
popcorn out.
Oh
But it's fine.
man.
Shiny will still root for him. So let's see if she roots for him against the Bengals.
Oh, that radical
boy.
moment.
Oh boy, I'm gonna get kicked out if I do that.
That radical
Anyhow,
Offended
moment.
by you, Shiny, for picking the rival teams.
you know what?
Ooh,
Oh man, here we go.
Put a sock
radical
in it.
moment in
I
3.
wonder if you go to an NFL studio and they have this kind of tension when they're doing the picks.
You would only imagine like what really
Well,
goes
listen,
down.
I'm not a commentator for a reason. I'm not an analyst for a reason.
Anywho, moving on.
Because
I
you're
don't want to be
biased?
Stephen A. Smith out here, y'all.
Uh-oh.
Technical of every little thing. Oh my gosh.
All right. You
They're
done?
gonna go undefeated.
You done?
You say you finished or you
Are
done?
you done supporting rival teams?
No.
Oh man.
Anyway, Jets versus Vikings. Let's talk about it.
Okay.
22-27. That was a pretty close game.
That
We
was a
all
good
went
game.
Vikings.
Vikings barely won the game. Oh,
Yeah, but they did. They took it.
Yeah, they won it.
Vikings was gonna win. They barely
almost
won
like a
it.
Mike
They
White
almost
Jet go
lost.
back on him.
I didn't think it was going to be that hard for them. I'll be honest.
The
Well, I mean, the
Jets
Jets still, they're not a pushover team though. They never
I
have
was
been.
about to say, they're not
No,
supposed to
defense
be.
keeps
This
them
year
afloat
they're
right
not.
now.
I just don't
They
have
lost
faith in
on
the
the-
Jets.
They lost on the last play of the game to the Patriots.
Just like they
Patriots
lost
not
to the
good either.
Vikings.
I know, but I'm saying that's a divisional game. Like they could have
Yeah.
easily won that.
I mean, I think
That's
just
divisional
like
game, that's why.
any game, like we already know, like I keep saying, they're all pros, right? They're not like pros shouldn't really be pushovers. If you do get smacked, though, it's back to the drawing board. You gotta do something different.
He's referring to something.
Man,
Talking about getting smacked.
We're getting there.
See, you're taking it out of context. At the end of the day, what I'm saying is that you need to, like, pros shouldn't, if it happens, like, that there's a game plan or something that kind of got mixed up or caught up, and then, like, it just kind of rolled downhill from there.
Get the sirens ready.
But at the same time, getting, I think, like, close games are games that I like to see. I don't really care too much about blowouts, because blowouts aren't fun, man. I mean, believe it or not.
So I think it depends on if the teams actually look like they're playing and they're not pathetic. Like not playing pathetic.
I mean, if the other team is still trying and they're still in it and they're making it tough and they're still getting I can see
a defensive battle, but it actually looks like it's not.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
How many games we got left to cover?
Like the Rams versus that.
How many games do you have to cover that
5,
relevant?
6, 7.
The Rams versus.
How many games do you have to cover that
negative. You're so negative.
I'm negative.
You're being negative. Can you
again,
just stop?
the one who supports the
hey,
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Listen,
the Buccaneers
every
just
pick
got a field goal.
matters. Every pick matters.
Every pick does matter. I agree.
So, relevant or not, be supportive of the NFL
Texans,
franchise.
right? You picked the Browns to beat the Texans, right?
And you're still on that, bro? Holy hell.
How about them Cowboys? We'll talk about the Cowboys.
All right,
let's go
to the interesting. Let's go to the interesting. Did anybody think that the Commanders and the Giants would just end that on a tie?
No,
I'm happy that it ended on a tie, because that just makes the winning the division that much easier.
I mean, that's just painful.
That just screwed up our. Do we lose
let
or win those
talk.
picks?
No, that's a tie. I think it's just a tie.
Do we lose
We
a tie?
We just have a one on the end of the tie for us. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
So that's we don't get nothing for that game.
You get nothing for
Listen,
that.
It doesn't help you.
As a rival, you always want your opponents to end it in a draw, a tie.
Rather than lose.
They both lost. That's always good for us.
Draws are amazing in your division.
Cowboys fans stand up.
Did you hear that, Shiny? Did you hear what they just said?
No.
Jay, I think I need you to repeat that one more time for the lovely audience here.
Draws are great.
All rivals, we always hope that they draw. We want them both to lose. We don't want no winners out of none of them, because it's rivals.
I want my point. I can be radical. I want my point.
Again.
What is this logic?
I can care less about.
What is this logic here? Man?
What I'm saying is that
my logic,
the draw for us as Cowboys fans works in our favor. So I will take our
would
favor
you rather your team
over this point crap.
Be down another game.
I'd rather the crappiest team in the division lose a game. That in my division lose a game than them tie.
Hey man,
what?
I guess for your division, you can hope that happens. But for ours, in the system that we're trying to do, a draw is great for us.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad at
especially because how close
for me as an NFL.
I want my point.
I want my point.
I wouldn't be mad.
I want my point because I want to beat radical.
I hear what y'all saying.
But... Oh, really? Really?
That would have been 1 point. If the Giants won, that would have been 1 point for me. 1 point closer.
That's what we're gonna do.
All I can say is go talk to the head coach.
So does that mean that the Commanders defense and the Giants defense were good, or does it just mean they were absolutely pathetic in overtime?
I mean, both of them scored 20 points. I mean, I don't know. You tell me.
Commanders.
I mean, I can say this.
Field goal. He just missed it.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's not like they didn't have an opportunity. It's not like the game ended because somebody tried to do a play and it didn't work. He tried to kick and he didn't make it. So,
I have a question.
I just can't believe this.
You ready for my question? So, is it just me, or has there been an abnormal number of missed field goals this season?
Oh no, there has.
Hey,
Tell
Talk about
me,
Harrison Butker real quick. Sorry.
Well, I mean, I laugh at when they miss the extra point. That's the one that gets me all the time.
yeah,
because it's right there.
I mean, it's a little.
But could y'all do any better? That's all I got for that.
But at the end of the day, I mean,
I can make a 20-yarder.
Field goals aren't easy, guys.
I'm not saying that they're
I was a
easy.
soccer player. I can make a 20-yarder.
I'm just saying it seems like this season there's been an abnormal amount of
No, I couldn't do that. No.
I would say that there's been an abnormal amount of like misses from like the 20-yard line, like a 30-yard line.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't blame somebody for missing a 60-yard field goal attempt.
That's fair.
That's pretty far.
But it still seems like there were a lot of abnormally missed.
But if it's like 20 yards, you know,
a lot of things can come into play. A lot of things can come into play for that, though. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just a bad year for kickers. I mean, who knows? The kickers probably aren't as accurate as they have been in the past. I mean,
and there has been a lot of windy games this season, to be fair.
You know, so I mean, a lot of things can play a big part in field goal kicking. And field goal kicking, to me, is a very important piece of this game.
Yeah,
you can win games by field goal kicks. So,
put
some respect on the kickers, damn it.
Well, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
I wish people would do that in Madden, man.
Where are they again?
Not Madden.
Hey, I kick field goals in Madden.
Hey, so do I. At least I look. 9 times out of 10 we make them though, right? We know when to kick them.
Realistic, man.
Right, you got to know when to kick them. You got to know when to kick them. You got to know when to go for it. And you got to know when to punch the ball.
Know when to run.
So something that has
surprised me. If you're one of those guys that always go for it on 4th down in Madden, shame on you.
Right.
I actually punt. I punt it. Because I can punt well.
I played against a lot of players in that game, man, and I'm telling you, they feel like that they can just move on you whenever they want to, and then they get stopped on 4th down.
Madden is a strategic game, guys. Madden is a strategic game. You have to play it just like you would play a real NFL game.
Hey, I'm telling you, dude. I play a lot of morons when it comes to Madden because a lot of them definitely go for it.
Wait, so is that you talking about Jay?
Wait a minute. I'm gonna need a
what?
Sentiment.
Wait, cousin, do you go for it on 4th down?
Who do I?
Yeah.
If it's like 4th and 1 on their side of the field, yeah.
Well, I would do that.
It depends on the territory where it is.
But more than
you gotta believe that you can stop. And you gotta believe that you can stop the other team's offense to do something like that. So I'm always a person that always really wants to get his points whenever I can. But I know me.
It's like 4th and 2, 4th and 3.
Madden is definitely not where a lot of people want to be with me in Madden, man.
All right.
That's facts. I witnessed it.
Something that has surprised me is Harrison Butker's kicks this year. He's been rough. And I have him as my fantasy kicker. So it's frustrating. And he's been hurt. So I think he's still a little hurt.
That hurts him.
All right, so what's the next game up?
Titans versus Eagles. Dan took the win, 35-10. So the rest of us took the loss. Titans 10, Eagles 35.
Yay, not picking my division.
Yeah, that was they stopped.
I knew that was happening, but
American football.
Yeah, that was kind of a wash there.
Yeah. I mean,
AJ Brown.
Again, I'm not surprised. I mean, Jalen Hurts is playing lights out football right now, so.
But yet again, he's had his games where he's absolutely off.
Yeah,
I guess that happens to everybody, but
yeah.
We got that. All right. Any significant stats we want to cover on that? Any significant plays?
I know.
Didn't AJ have like 142?
Near 100 yards rushing in that game, so that stat for me is
Hurts had like 4 touchdowns, like over 300 yards, I think. I know he had 4 touchdowns.
I'm looking right now.
Because they said something about it.
Hurts had 380 for 3 touchdowns.
Oh, 3 touchdowns. Did he have 1 rushing then?
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah, he did return 1 in because he did the gritty.
Wow, both AJ Brown and
I need to do the gritty
Smith
again?
went over 100 yards. Dang.
I still don't think I feel like I've seen this gritty, whatever this gritty is.
Gritty.
Yeah, I don't know
what that is.
I don't know what this is either.
Oh, damn. Go ahead and get down and show us what the gritty is, too.
Yeah, how does Dan not know what the gritty is? That's a little surprising coming from
Come on now, y'all know what the gritty
our
is. Y'all seen it.
sportscaster of Trovo
Millennial.
and Twitter and YouTube.
Have you seen the gritty?
Yeah.
Come on now.
I'm not sure.
Dang, Dan.
Is that a
You gonna let
Dan?
it call you like
No,
that,
y'all
Dan?
seen the gritty. Shiny shut up if she's a Vikings fan.
Oh.
Oh, wait. I think I
I'm
know what
only
you're
a
talking
new
about.
Vikings fan. I'm not like a historical Vikings
Wait,
fan.
who
I'm
does
a
it
little
on the
late.
Vikings? Who does a gritty? Justin Jefferson? Oh,
I think I
dude.
know what
He's
you're
the one
talking
that started
about.
it.
Okay.
What is that? Who is that, guys? Who is
That's
that?
the
Shiny?
guy that started the gritty. Everybody else kind of just fell in the
No, Jamar Chase started the
The
gritty.
best
Don't
wide
even.
receiver in the
Don't
NFL,
even. He just
Justin Jefferson.
Justin
Yeah.
Jefferson's the receiver for the Vikings. Shiny.
He's the best wide receiver in the NFL.
You know
I'll
him.
give him that. This year, he is the best.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know
Super.
him, right? Shiny?
Yeah, my new best friend. Anyhow,
Ooh.
what? Look at his face.
Damn.
That's what happens when you antagonize. Anywho, moving on. Let's talk Seahawks Rams. That was a very close game, but we all went with the winner, the Seahawks, on that.
I told you, the Geno system is looking mighty fine.
Geno's system. Okay.
Wasn't that close though, or didn't it eventually?
It
get close?
was. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, they only won by
24-27.
4.
I
Yeah.
was impressed what Wolford did, and then whoever their other guy is that no one even remotely knows.
Give that man his props. Geno Smith is clutch, yo.
Yeah,
Yeah, he is now.
Kenneth Walker got hurt in that game though.
Good for him though, for real. Good for Geno Smith, man, because he fell off like a ton of bricks.
Good,
Never
sir.
looked
Thank
in-
you for the
The
clip.
Jets, they did him dirty, bro.
So are the
I'll post that clip
Seahawks
on
about
TikTok.
to? Are the Seahawks about to go against Brady in the playoffs?
Oh man.
No, I think Brady gonna go against
Cowboys?
probably Cowboys or the second NFC East team that gets in there.
Well, no matter what, we're probably gonna have one of the better records, and yet we're gonna be the freaking away team to have to go and face one of these trash ass teams.
Yeah, but then you're gonna smack them and you get an easy first round. I wouldn't
Hey,
complain
man.
about that.
Yeah.
Hey, at
Thank
the
you,
end of the
Drew, by
day,
the way,
we
for
thought that
posting
last
this
year
one.
too. So I don't think no game is easy, sir.
No, nothing's
Never.
easy. Taylor Heineke
Yeah,
proved
nothing's
that.
easy.
He
You think
almost
about it.
beat.
We'll see.
That
We'll
was
see what you
one
think
of
about
the
that
years,
division
man.
last game real
when they
quick.
got slapped up by the 49ers.
Oh, I'm excited to talk about that game.
Well,
I'm
so
excited to talk
I'm
about
glad
it.
you brought it up. So Dolphins 49ers, you know I never go with the D's.
So you know what? We should have all picked the
D-word.
Dolphins.
Anyway, no, we didn't. So the end, Jay, Dan, you went with the Dolphins.
Yeah,
Rad
we
and I
did.
went with the 49ers.
Hey.
Hey, are we friends
See,
again?
That's just proof. I want everybody to know that that's proof that I could have picked the Dolphins and I picked the 49ers because of her ill will towards the Dolphins.
Because I
That-
made you. Yes.
That was the worst game I've ever seen Tua play. That was
So
horrible.
based on ill will, I did choose against them, whether I could have chose them or not.
Well, that San Francisco
Time.
defense is extremely terrifying.
Absolutely.
Yeah, both was making a case for DPOY.
But the thing
But
was,
it's going to be Micah Parsons. So
I don't know if that actually was or not.
I mean, San Francisco is playing lights out on defense. I mean, that's enough said.
They are.
But they did lose Jimmy Garoppolo, so I am.
that's going to be the issue for
and the
them.
Dolphins
I think
lost
that's gonna
Tua.
be why they lose
That's
some
gonna be
upcoming games.
the foreseeable future for them. That's
So
gonna seal their
wait,
fate.
whoa. So wait a minute. You're saying the 49ers defense sucks? Is that?
No.
No, he said it was good.
Oh,
It's
okay.
good defense, but their
Okay.
quarterback, their second string quarterback, who's
Third string,
was
technically.
a starter, got injured and broke his foot and out for the season due to foot surgery. So
So we
Yeah,
don't
he's
think
on.
the 49ers are going to be.
now they're going with a third string quarterback who was the last pick in the draft last year. So we'll see how he does.
He looked okay in that game.
Again,
I'm not gonna
again,
think
like
that
I
I haven't
said,
seen enough of
against
them
them,
enough, so.
like I said, the Dolphins just have a high-powered
But
offense.
it's
You
gonna
can't
be-
score over them. It's kind of hard.
It's going to be
But
tough
when
to
you do
pick
slow
them
them down,
against
you see
the
what happens.
next couple teams they play. So
So Tua was just missing throws too, though.
He was very
weird.
inaccurate.
It was really weird.
He was inaccurate this game. I think something's up, or still that defensive.
that That injury still
That
good.
defense definitely hassled him though. They were on him like almost every other play. He had to scramble a lot. The pocket collapsed on him way too many times, and then his throws were off every time. You saw how he threw that pass to Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill's right there, and he throws it like behind him.
So do we have any? Do we have any?
A pick too? I think it was.
Yeah, he threw two of them.
Yeah,
but do we have any insight on whether this is a personal issue, a coaching issue, or a synergy with the rest of the team with his receivers? Like, or you just think it's injury?
I really just think it was just a bad game for him.
Yeah, it was a bad game.
49ers are a good defense.
Yeah, that defense is
gotta give them credit.
Their defense is something, man.
But it was a bad game for Tua.
It was not Shadow
But
Killer.
hasn't he been? Well, I guess maybe that's from the injury. But I was gonna say, I feel like he's been a little inconsistent this season.
I mean, he would have his good games, and then he would have a little bit of worse game. I wouldn't say he's inconsistent though.
I mean, I have him as my fantasy quarterback, and he's been pretty solid. So, man.
All right.
I mean, I got my fantasy quarterback for the rest of the year, so I'm happy.
All right. Just wanted to clarify.
Jay too lit over there.
All right. So shall we move on to somebody's just desserts of the night? Chiefs Bengals.
All I gotta say is,
oh boy,
I told your ass so.
Now, to be fair, it was a very close
You keep
game.
down him. That's all.
To be fair, Bucker sucks.
I freaking told you.
Yeah, Bucker should have made that kick, man.
Bucker, should have tied the game.
Yeah, he cost him that game.
Yeah, he should.
But then again, Cincinnati probably could have won that in overtime. Let's be honest.
How the way they were playing,
I promise you that game was. It just. I mean, I will admit, Jamar Chase coming back was a big help.
Yo, am I looking at the score 19-4? What the hell is going on here?
The Buccaneers got 19.
Yeah, it's 19-4. I'm like, what?
Wait, what? They got 4.
They got two
safeties.
Tom Brady got sacked twice in the end zone.
Is that actually true?
Yeah.
It's 19-4, bro.
No, it's not. It's 3-0.
Yeah. Joe Burrow has probably the game of his career.
That's sad.
Either way.
That's the app, apparently.
He probably had the game of his career, in my opinion.
He did his thing. I'm not even going to lie. The Chiefs, they had a few times to win the game. Travis Kelce kind of tossed him.
They locked him up in the first half, so I think he was
that
doing more
fumble
trash
was
talk.
cost him the game. The momentum shift happened when he fumbled the game.
When you're out there trash talking teams for no reason, aka Justin Reed, bro, next time don't trash talk anybody. Just saying.
Oh.
At least if you're going to trash talk, know the right names of the players on the team.
Ouch.
I mean, Tyler Higbee is not on Cincinnati. Just saying. It's Hayden Hurst.
Where is Tyler Higbee?
The Rams.
They
just played the Rams, to be fair, but, clearly it shows he wasn't prepared. He was just running his mouth. And then, he was talking about T. Higgins, and T. Higgins caught the pass to win the game right in front of his face. So, I mean, I'm just saying, you're going to talk trash about other team players, know who they are, and be able to stop them and actually back your word up.
I do think that the Bengals have the best trio wide receivers in the NFL.
T. Higgins has been elevated, man. Jay should know. He has him on his fantasy team. So,
not duo, trio.
I think the defense played very well for what it's been. Offensive line getting better. I wouldn't say it's still top 5 in the league, but it's getting better. Joe Burrow had a lot of time in the pocket that he usually doesn't have. Trust me, I know that. He gets sacked a lot. I know.
What's going on with Mixon? Why is he still out?
They're saying that they didn't even send him to they're kind of resting him for the playoffs. They're trying to rest him for the playoff run.
Protocol.
Run, I should say.
I
he still has a concussion, is what they said.
I mean, they're playing well without him.
Yeah, I mean, Piran's playing pretty
I think
well.
They're trying to rest him up because of that big game, Week 18. I think personally, he's trying to rest him up for Baltimore.
I mean, that makes sense.
That's what it's going to come down to, that last game.
I think it will. I strongly think that Week 18, January 7th, Baltimore will play Cincinnati for the AFC North.
That is so weird to hear it said January 7th that we're actually going to have an NFL game.
And I think that'll determine where everything. Number 1 seed.
I think Dallas versus Eagles may be another determination too.
Yeah, I think that those two games are going
That
to
should
be
be a
the
good game.
2 biggest
Not
games
gonna
of the
lie.
year. 2 biggest games of the whole entire season, in my opinion. Unless Baltimore somehow loses to Pittsburgh this coming week, and then it might
They
be a little
could.
bit tough.
I mean, anything
Depends
can
on
happen.
Jackson.
Lamar hurt. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with him. So,
Where's it gonna be?
I don't wish that upon him though.
Lamar's
I would
backup.
never do that.
Lamar's backup played pretty well though.
Hundley did play well. He led them to the win. So I don't know anybody knows who Huntley even is, but
He was the backup quarterback for the Packers at one point.
I thought it was Brett Hundley.
Huntley. Oh.
And Huntley was
I gotcha.
Lamar's backup last year.
I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, anyways, I think it was an overall good game for Cincinnati. And it wasn't a terrible game for, Kansas City ultimately. They still kept in it even though they had issues with Travis Kelce not getting a catch in the first half.
But that was kind of a nail biter. It was kind of a nail biter.
It was still a good game.
Whenever he fumbled
Checo
that
did
ball,
okay.
the momentum shifted. It was over.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would just say, with the AFC North in general, we have to all watch what happens with Lamar. Because that's big for the Ravens. It is.
Oh yeah, without Lamar, it's going to be a definite
So
a step down.
They said that his they don't believe that his injury is serious.
No, they said it's not season ending, but he could be out from anywhere from 2 weeks to 6 weeks.
Oh,
Which
really?
would mean if he was
Okay.
out for more than 6 weeks, he wouldn't play in week 18.
Okay, maybe I missed that part, but
That was just today. That was literally like a couple
oh,
hours
okay.
ago.
I haven't looked at that.
Yeah, they said from a few weeks to multiple weeks. They said it just depends.
So if it happens to be 6 weeks, he might not even play against Cincinnati, but we'll see. You know what I mean?
He probably would try to suit up for that game.
I think Cincinnati's going to definitely prepare for, Lamar Jackson being able to play that game.
Oh yeah,
We have
I
to.
think we've got to get through Buffalo, so.
that's
Yeah.
But all the
crazy
other
game.
games, I see all the other games for Cincinnati other than Buffalo and Baltimore being pretty easy wins for him.
Yeah.
Patriots.
Are we ready for
You
my?
never know with the Patriots, honestly, but since you should be able to beat them,
I think the way they're playing, they should be able to.
The main event.
be able to.
Nope. We have one more. My third favorite game of this season,
Mhm.
and for it, you know what we have to do, gentlemen.
Oh boy, here we
Oh,
go.
here we go. Listen. I'm just gonna note she
I'm
picked
just gonna
against her
tell
own
you.
ill will.
I'm just gonna tell you, this is for Shadow Killer. Shadow Killer is a Raiders fan. I'm the only one who
Oh,
went Raiders. We
Ill will.
won.
She picked against her own ill will, Shadow Killer.
I did.
think-
Ready?
I think
Ow!
I'm about ready to
Yeah.
stop picking against the Raiders.
Listen,
They prove me
There
wrong
you go,
every
Shadow
week.
Raiders got a
Killer.
good chance to win against the Rams this week.
Raiders took it. 27.
I'm definitely not worried about the goddamn Raiders.
No.
Yeah.
Hey man,
But
they
they
might slip in the
won.
playoffs. They might
I'm
slip in
worried
there.
about picking them and picking against them because they proved me wrong 3 straight weeks.
I think it'll be. I think
man.
the last playoff spot, the Jets are going to end up losing it in the AFC.
Do you know who
Mike White at quarterback is not it.
Devontae Adams is? The one who keeps getting the game-winning touchdowns, man. Devontae Adams is something.
He is. He's good.
I mean, well, I would have to say if you're trying to talk about the Raiders, there's no one else I think other than Devontae Adams
Josh
and
Jacobs?
Josh Jacobs you have to talk
Mhm.
about.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Jacobs is leading the league in rushing yards, and he's just
Is he really?
he is. He's playing out of his mind, like out of his mind.
If only they had a defense.
I mean, I don't even know who's on their defense to even say anything. So,
I don't know.
All I know is they won.
but
And you didn't stick
Steiny
with
somehow
me.
picked against her own ill will.
Yeah, Wolf. I'm done.
I'm so.
It's all right though.
done
Before
with
the end of the season,
Raiders
you might need to
now.
send me that too.
Oh.
Ow!
All I can say about that game is the Chargers look absolutely pathetic, man.
I'm telling you, I think this week against the Raiders. I said it
Ooh.
last week. I think that pretty much eliminated the Chargers from any chance.
Choice of words. Choice of words.
I think so.
I'm so disappointed in the
I
Chargers.
think it pretty much eliminated them.
I think it
Chargers. Pretty much eliminated them.
Choice of words.
I don't know about that, but they've been bad.
Choice of words.
Listen, because Oakland, Las Vegas will have the tiebreaker over them anyway. The Jets are just going to have to keep winning games or trying to keep games close in order to keep the playoff spot. But I think everybody else is set in stone.
I thought you said Oakland at first.
I did almost say Oakland Raiders.
Okay.
Well, now are we ready for the main event?
No mistake in this one. I'm ready for this one. Dan, you ready for this one?
I'll let these two handle it.
The biggest spanking of the week. That was a big, harsh spanking. The Cowboys-Colts game. Who wants to take it? 54.
I think Dan should talk about it.
I will not be talking about this.
Why not, Dan? You know, I talked about losses for my team. Come on now.
Your team doesn't lose much.
We lost against Baltimore. That was a hard one. We lost against
Pittsburgh
the very first week of the season. We got
freaking
demoralized by Cleveland on Halloween.
The Colts do not know how to finish a game.
At least y'all can win a division matchup.
Colts don't know how to finish a game. Matt Ryan, bye. No, I'm done with Matt Ryan. Our offensive line sucks.
No Matty Ice?
Dude, start the rest of the season. I'm telling you.
Our offensive line sucks. JT is not the same since his injury. Not at all. And turnovers.
Listen, y'all.
Turnovers.
That's why we lost. I'm not out of the realm of saying they should trade Jonathan Taylor for Alvin Kamara.
Oh.
I don't think Jonathan Taylor is going to want to re-sign when it comes time.
I think they should trade him. I seriously think they should do an Alvin Kamara for Jonathan Taylor trade.
Do you know how much he cost in cap penalty?
A max if he did from Indianapolis then.
Hey cousin.
So
you want to speak on the Dallas behalf?
I'm interested because these two ain't talking. I feel like they'd be talking a little bit more smack.
Let's be honest, though. The Colts were playing so well in that game. It was so close for a while. It was close for a while, and then the fourth quarter sucked.
I don't think that the N and J should even need to talk.
I mean, you got to give respect to the team. At the same time, it's all about how you respond. I mean, at the end of the day, the game was close.
GG's.
And, Dan Quinn, as good as he is, came out with that defense, was like, release the Kraken. And that was it.
I shouldn't let Pyro get.
That defense is not number 2 for no reason.
I respect your defense.
Yeah, and the defense only allows 17 points a game this season. And, it's.
Hey,
we got the most sacks.
We got the 19.
We got the most sacks. I mean, we got pretty much, arguably to me, already the defensive player of the year in Michael Parsons.
I agree.
It's definitely a statement win. No offense to the Colts. At the end of the day, they played a good first half, but in that second half,
I think
it's always Cowboy Nation in that second half.
That was just another victim.
Always will be.
I think the Cowboys just, they made us. They proved to people that you
take care of the teams that you're supposed to take care of. That's the one.
Down them. You know what I mean? Like I said it with Cincinnati. Don't down Dallas.
It came down to the
take
Colts.
Care of the teams you're supposed to take care of. I mean, if we're facing, there's no offense, man. On paper, the Cowboys, right then, the way that score went, it should have been that score a long time ago. For the fact that it was that in the first half, in my opinion, is it makes us look silly. Right? It makes the Cowboys really look kind of sus.
They took off.
The second half came around. It made people.
But a lot of that is on Colts, man.
Yeah. A lot of that is on the Colts offense turning the ball over.
Threw 3 interceptions in the last 3 minutes of the game.
Good defenses cause turnovers on me.
Yeah. That's true. I'm not saying it's a bad defense. What I'm saying is it's also on Matt Ryan for throwing 3 interceptions in the last 3 minutes.
They hired him.
He fumbled too.
They hired him.
Alec Pierce fumbled too at some point.
Alec Pierce fumbled. No, sorry, Mo Alley.
I can't help it.
They made the trade for him, but the trade was better off for him than
they traded him. They did it.
So I don't want to make any excuses here, but I do want to say that our starting right tackle was out, so that did not help.
That is true.
That probably helps, you know.
Hey, look. Whatever, like I said, whatever it had to be done, did get done. I just know at the end game,
yeah,
we
you
won,
guys played well.
and that's all that matters to me.
I mean, we're going to give them a real weapon next week anyway to the Texans. So, I mean,
Let's be honest, you guys
Shiny,
deserved it.
what is your thoughts on this game, Shiny Hero? Since you like this game so much, it's top 3.
We won.
There it is. As it sounds. Thank you, Shiny. Straight, simple, to the point.
I just want to say
why
thank you
don't
for
you
not.
say anything about it at all? We won. That's all
I
that
just want to
matters.
say thank you for not humiliating me with this.
Playing out there.
Hey, Dan, I didn't even say anything, bro.
I know you didn't. I said thank you for not.
Oh, you're welcome.
Hey, listen. Now, I will admit, Dan, I will admit right here.
Radical's frozen.
No, he's not. He's
I
lying.
don't know.
There we go. Now he is.
If it was me and my team did that to you,
Oh no, I know what you would do.
I would probably more than likely talk a bunch of shit. I'm not gonna lie. But
Yeah, you would. You would.
It's all
You
good.
would.
It's all good,
Bro.
Dan. Radical foil.
Bro.
He doesn't
I
have the
have
class.
my
man, with just a-
family.
with just
My
a
family
win.
are Steelers
hey,
fans.
listen.
My family are
I don't-
Steelers fans, and every time the Colts lose to the Steelers, I get crap.
I will admit I would be more inclined to do that if it was a division rival, though. If we blew out Pittsburgh, you ain't gonna hear the end of me for the whole entire day.
I mean, if we blew out Tennessee,
Understandable.
I'd be pretty happy.
If it was the Colts, then
Alright.
I would still probably talk a little bit trash, but I wouldn't talk as much if it was.
We don't play
Pittsburgh,
you much
Cleveland,
though.
Baltimore. If any of those 3, just like Shiny picking them, I would
Who
be.
do
I would be
Question.
really
Behave yourself.
really-
I'll put you in timeout. I will
I have a
put you in
question.
timeout. Don't start.
Question.
Yes, Dan.
Jay can't
Um,
even handle it. Jay's dying over there.
I
You
love
won't do
it.
it, Shiny. You won't do it.
Who did we pick for the Saints Buccaneers?
Really? You don't think I'll do it?
Oh my
You don't think I'll
goodness.
do it?
No,
Who
no,
did
I'm
we
not.
pick
No,
for the Saints
I picked the
guys?
Saints, bro. I picked the
Okay.
Saints. I'm not picking.
Radical.
Wait, what the hell just happened?
I picked the Bucks for that one. I remember.
I
Wait,
picked the Saints.
what's happening with the Saints and the Bucks game right now?
It's 3-0 Buccaneers.
But they
the
look
Saints
like
are
they
about to
messed up
score.
on the
Yo,
Oh, no, they're not.
Wait, 3-0.
Saints are at their own 25.
I lost my mind. Oh my god.
Wait, why is it just shiny now? All right, guys,
you know what
it's
to
just
do.
shiny vision now.
You know what to
Can I
do.
do that? I don't
Breathe,
Lord, you know
Jay.
what to do.
Breathe.
No.
Breathe.
You know what to do, Drew Lord. You know what to do.
Breathe.
I don't think I can do that.
Breathe.
Yo.
Drew Lord, you know what to do. Yes, Drew Lord. Thank you. Send that to me real quick.
Wait, what is that? Is that like percent or something?
It's a group thing.
All right. All right, we have to keep moving.
Yeah, Shiny. We got to keep moving.
Everybody breathe. All right, first game up, week 14. And this also remember, chat. I don't care where you are, chat. You can DM me on Steam. You can DM me on, I don't know, Discord, wherever. DM me your picks. We'll get you on the board.
I appreciate you. That's my mod right there, y'all.
Let me see. If I want to show people what the, actually, I'll hide the final scores right now for a hot sec. I'll show you what the board looks like so you can see what.
I can't
what
believe
this-
Shiny right now.
What? What's your deal? What's your deal?
Shiny,
This is
if
what-
you pick
this is
any
what it looks
division
like.
rival this week, I'm going to be very upset.
This is what it looks like.
You
This
can't
is
even,
what the
I
board
can't even
looks
see
like.
that.
I can't see it. Now I can.
Whatever, but that's what the board looks like. In blue says our names across the top, and then it just says win losses, and then I tally it up and go from there.
You know, we
That's all I
can't
need to
see
know.
it, Shiny.
Look
That's
at all
all right.
those. Look at all those wins this week for me.
Yeah.
Proud of you,
All
Dan.
right.
I'm proud of you. You have no biases.
All right. So, do you want to know what the current standings are right
Let's
now?
go. Go ahead, Shiny.
Yeah.
If you want to pick against my team. Again.
No, I don't
So-
care.
Dang.
So, with the quad squad, I will say in last place is Cuzzo MFG, the end. You're bringing up last place with 68 wins.
Nice.
Jay, you have come from behind to put yourself in third place with 73 wins. I am in second place with 79 wins, and our radical foil 81.
Nice job.
Correct picks.
Okay.
I'll still take it.
So we're still in a tight run. We might still be able to pull this off.
Nah.
Don't be fresh.
Shiny picks way too many lone wolf predictions.
Oh.
Listen, you picked lone wolf predictions too, so I don't even
I
want to hear
do.
about
Sometimes
it.
you got to take chances.
All right. Well, then why are you on my case? Why are you on my case?
Probably most of mine are because I refuse to pick any division rival.
Fine, whatever. I'm
Because
still catching up. I'm only
support my
3 points
team,
behind you.
Shiny
I'm only
Hero.
3 points behind you. That's all I gotta say.
I support my team, Shiny Hero.
Oh.
Too.
You see.
I support my team, the Cowboys. I pick them every single time.
I picked against my team and won, so
Unless
You
they-
know, guys, since she likes to pick division rivals, let's see her pick Cleveland this week.
That's a
Oh.
possibility. Anyway, Raiders versus Rams. Who wants to take it?
Oh, it's a possibility to pick
Raiders.
Cleveland this weekend in Cincinnati, huh?
Raiders.
Jay, you said Raiders?
Yeah.
All right,
You know what?
Raiders.
Johnny, what
Dan?
are you gonna pick?
pass.
No, Dan. This is no pass.
I'm gonna let Shiny pick every time before me.
I'm gonna pick last.
You're not allowed to pick last every single game.
Yeah, I can.
No, you're not.
Oh, he's a brave man.
Going against the moderator, man.
I think Devontae Adams is gonna be too much for. No, never mind. Okay,
Oh, so he's going to the
Raiders
Raiders.
still right there. I'm still picking Raiders though.
Yeah, I was about to say, have you seen the Rams defense this year? Because I haven't.
Hey, have you seen Aaron Donald this year? You know, the Super Bowl MVP? Oh,
No,
wait,
I haven't.
he's missing in
Oh
action.
man.
I just never
Who
know with
would have thought
Ramsey,
that they
honestly,
defense
but
would
I'm
have
still
been a
picking
bust
Raiders.
this year?
So, Shiny, who are you picking?
Raiders.
What, Shiny? You're going to pick against your ill will again?
Dang.
Listen, I told you, the sign was there.
So she thinks they're still going to win? Good. She's picking with me.
I mean, I'm not. You know what it is? I have slightly more faith in the Raiders than I do the Rams. I'm not feeling the Rams.
She just likes that silver and black, don't you, Shiny?
Oh, put a sock in it. Cuzzo, where are you going? MFG, what's your pick?
I'm gonna pick the Raiders.
Okay. Radical, you going with the
I'm
Rams?
picking the Raiders? Oh, my gosh. I already said that
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
earlier.
All right, Ravens versus Steelers.
Oh boy.
Ravens.
Jay says Ravens.
Ravens?
I'm gonna still pick the Ravens.
MFG going with the Ravens.
I'm
Dan.
gonna pick the Ravens.
Damn, he said that real quick.
Oh man, these games are always like a 3-point game or something. Steelers, I'll take that defense.
Ooh.
Radical.
Don't act like the Ravens ain't got a
The
defense.
Waves are really good towels this week, and they're dub towels, so I'm picking Steelers.
It plays out like that. But they
Nice.
I'm going Steelers. All right. Jets versus Bills. Where y'all going?
How about you pick first, Shiny?
Ugh. Didn't the Jets win this game before?
I think they won the first matchup, I think.
Yeah.
Like something random, right? And then there's
Jets versus Bills, so this is in Buffalo.
I think so. Yeah, because they made a joke about it having to be in Detroit again.
I mean, it could.
That will take you if you're a really good.
Well, Detroit's not on a bye this week, and I think they're at home, so I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna go.
They had, matter of fact, they had the character movie posters, and then
Yeah, I'm thinking Bills too. So yeah, Radical, Shiny Bills. Okay. Jay, Dan, MFG.
You go first, Jay. I got mine, but you go first.
Nah, you go first.
I got Bills.
Just someone saying a name of a team. Come on now.
I trust
MFG. Okay.
I trust Josh Allen more than Mike White, so I'm gonna go with Buffalo.
I thought you were gonna say I trust Mike White. I was gonna say, homie.
Jay, is it unanimous? We're all doing Bills.
Yeah.
All right, Bills it is for all of us.
We got
Eagles versus Giants.
Can that game be a draw too?
I think this could be an upset, but I don't know.
Not in the slightest.
I'm on the fence on this one. I'll be honest. I'm so on the fence.
I'm not.
I'm not.
So you guys are going Eagles?
I'm going Eagles.
Yeah.
Gotta go Eagles, man, because it's just they're too explosive.
Johnny, I think you should try to be a lone wolf again and take the Giants since you're on.
I'm contemplating that one. I am. I'm on the fence. I don't know why, but I'm on the fence.
Take your shot. That's the only way you catch up is you take your shot.
I don't think this is going to be a tie because
no tie. It's not going to be a tie.
Yeah, it's not.
If it's a tie, I'm going to be so grateful.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm going for the Giants.
Hey, y'all, remember that. Hey, can we have a alert go off every time Shiny picks like by herself or something?
All right. Settle down.
We're just going to do that from now on.
Chiefs Broncos. Where are we going? Chiefs Broncos.
Chiefs. That's easy. Chiefs are going to be pissed off they lost by a field goal.
Chiefs.
To Cincinnati, and you can't beat them right now.
Hands down. They're going to play like they just lost the Super Bowl. They're gonna be mad.
This might have the making for a shutout.
Yeah, I'm kind of
I don't know about a shutout.
I have no faith in the Broncos right now.
Against the Broncos?
Their defense is better than you think.
Oh, come on.
Are you serious?
Their offense sucks, though.
Druid Lord won shiny zip. Take that down.
The clip that he just made. That he sent me. Where I put you on solo layout, he clipped that.
Wow.
Whatever. I'm cute. I don't care. Buccaneers versus 49ers. And don't anybody dare pick the Buccaneers. Just kidding.
Oh, man.
So, Buccaneers versus 49ers. Do I want to be realistic here?
I'm not picking the 49ers. I'm sorry.
You got to be realistic here.
Jay, nope, I am not.
Do I play for the standings or do I play for the right of being a nice friend to Shiny, even though she supports division rivals?
Do you?
Oh.
This game is going to be a close one.
Dan, where are you going, Dan?
I'm really thinking about saying Tampa Bay. I'm not going to lie because
I'm going Tampa.
Do you?
I'm going Tampa. Jimmy Garoppolo's out for the year.
Okay.
Jay, you said the
Jay's Buccaneers. MFG, where are you going?
No, Jay said the Bucks, didn't he?
Yeah.
I'm not going for the Buccaneers. 49ers.
Oh man, he's going for the Niners.
He's going for Brock Purdy or Baker Mayfield.
I'm definitely not picking freaking Tom Brady.
If they get Baker Mayfield,
Radical,
that might be a little different.
No, I think Shiny should tell us first.
I told you, 49ers.
I'll go Buccaneers. Sorry, Shiny.
Oh.
You picked against my team. You picked against my team. You picked against my division. You know, picking rivals in my division.
Oh,
gotta do what I gotta do to win, right?
Oh man.
Anything to get a dub, bro.
I'm coming for you guys next year.
I mean, at least I'm not picking against the Cowboys.
Patriots versus Cardinals.
Patriots.
Oh.
This could go I believe 100%.
I'm gonna go ahead and pick the Pats on this one because I definitely ain't gonna be trusting.
Yeah, the Cardinals just ain't it this year.
I think it could go an upset, but I'm gonna pick Patriots as well.
No, I don't see an upset by.
I think the Patriots only win by a field goal here. This game.
Maybe, but I just don't see the Cardinals doing anything.
I picked the
think
Eagles
Hopkins,
when
Marquise
no one
Brown
else
being
picked
back,
the Eagles, and I got it right.
I'm going with the Cardinals.
I'm going the Cardinals.
Look at Shiny going all these upsets. This might
fail. Nope, Dan went with me. Dan went with me.
This might hurt you, Shiny.
DeAndre Hopkins, man.
Did you really think at the end of the day, if you win, I'm really going to give a shit? I'll be happy for you. I'm gonna be sad to
Oh,
lose. I'll be happy for you. I can
I mean,
celebrate.
you're the one who just, didn't she just say earlier, y'all? I want to hear it from everybody that she said earlier she wanted to beat me. Though.
I do, but even if I don't, I'm not gonna like.
lose sleep.
All right, the only
cheering
one,
for your
Jay. I
bestie.
just need to know where you're going. Jay, you going Patriots?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
You're
Jay.
gonna be cheering for your bestie if he wins.
Yes.
Good.
I hate the Patriots.
All right,
with all
this
my
next
heart.
game I hate. I don't want to pick this game. I'm gonna say it's a draw. Vikings versus Lions. I don't want to pick it.
Vikings.
This is where I'll differ. I'm gonna go with Detroit, riding the momentum of Detroit.
Oh.
Well, I'm not. Is that stupid going against a team like this? So I'm gonna pick the Vikings.
Really?
Hey,
They almost
yeah.
picked the Bills, and you're saying that? Okay.
Dan?
I'm picking the Vikings, man.
There ain't no way. There ain't no way that the Lions are gonna beat them. Hell no.
No.
Hell no.
Gotta take chances every once in a while, right?
I guess so.
I mean, being able to upset other
I'm
teams.
from Michigan
I
and
don't
can't
think
vote for
that a
Detroit.
40-17 game is a joke.
Oh man.
Hey, Drew, man, that's kind of could have kept that one to yourself, bro. But it's all good though. I believe that's a huge stereotype though. Just because you're from that state, you don't have to go for your team for the team if you don't want to. You can go for wherever you want.
I think you should making a point that should I just do a coin flip?
Oh
Wait,
man.
you?
You did.
A radical moment. Flip the coin.
So
I did.
shiny. What did the coin say?
The Lions.
I guess Cheers is pretty old.
Dang, I was
All
kind of
right.
hoping there was a moment where I could just say I was a lone wolf.
I mean,
Browns versus Bengals.
ugh.
Shiny already said she's going with the Browns, and everyone knows where I'm going. I'm going Cincinnati. so-
Shut up. You know I'm going
You
with
said it
the
earlier.
Bengals.
Did I not? Did you not hear say when I said the Browns?
Are you smoking crack? I never said that.
Whoa.
I never
I'll go back and
said
flip it
that.
later, send it to
I
you.
Wait,
did
is he?
not say that.
Is he?
LJ loves some
Wait a minute.
I'm
Where are
going
you
with
getting your
the-
information from?
the Who Day Cincinnati
not-
Bengals every day, all day.
You're gonna give me an aneurysm or a twitch.
Giants.
All right, where are we
will-
going, gentlemen? Is everyone going with
Hey.
Bengals? Anybody not going with the Bengals?
Let me see who's playing.
They play the Browns.
This man about to go with stats. Watch.
Oh.
Anybody not going with the Bengals?
Hey, you know what? No, I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Bengals, man, just so I can make Radical Foil feel better. Because he'll probably get pissed if I pick the Browns.
No, I would dial it out because you're gonna be wrong and then go further down in the standings. So
All right.
I can care less
Dan,
about your little
you team
standings. Your
Bengals?
standings mean nothing to me.
I'm going for the Cincinnati Bengals.
Damn.
yeah, Dan, call my team the Bungles.
Jay?
What was it? 54 to
Hey.
19.
Hey, you know what?
At least ours was a game.
You know what? Even though I feel like Deshaun Watson is trying, he just ain't gonna stand a chance to the Bengals. He's not ready. He's not ready.
He ain't got the rust done yet, man.
All right.
He's not ready.
Next year, I
I'll
think
be
he'll be much
honest. I
better.
mean, it would be a lot closer game if.
Radical. I'm just trying to be funny.
I know you are. I'm just joking with you. I do that to the end too. I talk so much mad crap to him.
It's the best, man. I love it.
I feel like I don't even have to
What we
ask
live
this.
for.
If we can skip the Colts pick, that'd be awesome.
No,
what? No way.
no,
I don't even
No.
have them on here.
Good.
Who are they
But
called?
no,
Don't
no.
they have a bye
I
week?
think I just
Yeah,
think
we're on a
Cincinnati's playing very
bye.
well.
I don't
They
even
have a
have
bye
them
week.
on
That's
on
why
the
they're not
list.
in
on
here.
a bye week.
Okay.
That's why.
I'm
That's
gonna
why he
just
said that. Can we
assume.
just skip the Colts game? I'm like, what? No way.
Yeah, there's no Colts game. I feel like this next question is redundant. Texans,
You like
Cowboys.
this.
We're all Cowboys, right?
Oh, man,
Sorry,
Battle of the
Texans
Texas.
Who's doing Texas?
I think
Who's
the
doing
Cowboys
Texas?
are
I
going to
mean,
go
technically
through three
speaking, if you vote for the
quarterbacks.
Cowboys or the Texans, you're going Texas.
I think
Battle of the
Cowboys-
Texas.
Cowboys are
Just
going to
like,
have their
listen,
first
y'all,
quarterback
listen, it's
in.
the Battle of
He'll
Ohio.
get 3
It's the
touchdowns,
Battle of
and then
Ohio
the
and the
next
Battle of
quarterback
Texas this week, y'all.
probably be like 48-0 or something.
It's going to be like 40-3, and I'm going with obviously the Dallas Cowboys. That's easy.
It's Dallas.
There's no doubt in my mind that I would ever actually pick the Texans in this game.
It'll be like 9 to like 44 or something.
Just because I picked them last week because they were playing Cleveland, because I thought it would be hilarious to see Deshaun Watson lose again in his first game against Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Yeah, I did say it wrong. But anyway, just because I thought it'd be hilarious he would lose to Houston,
Yeah. They
All
did
right.
it, though.
I kind of think this next game will be close. Jaguars versus Titans.
Titans.
Tennessee.
Titans.
I think Derrick Henry's gonna have a huge game.
Yeah,
Titans.
He's gonna play angry because they lost to the Eagles. So
Yeah.
I mean, like I said though, Derrick Henry is the main weapon that they need to be successful in order to win these games. So
They got it.
if he's not going, then the Titans won't go. So
their division. What's up, Pocket? Their division.
Do something to mix that up. Get him more involved to me in the offense.
Hey.
Have the Jaguars even done anything substantial this year?
They beat Baltimore a couple weeks ago by 1, but they beat them.
They beat some interesting teams.
Thank you, Drew Lord.
So,
okay. I'm not really feeling anything for the Jaguars.
screw
So
the
I guess
Titans.
I guess we're all going Titans.
no,
Yeah.
screw the Titans. I'm going Jags.
Are you?
Go right
Yes, I
ahead,
hate
bro.
the Titans.
wow,
Okay.
Yeah.
That's just crazy, man.
you said that. You said that real.
I hate the
That's
Titans.
real. That's
So
real
much.
vengeance there.
Yeah.
Just like me, I'll never pick a division rival. I don't care. I obviously had to this week because they're playing each other, but
Yeah.
I don't like Derrick Henry. I know he's on my
and
fantasy team.
I'm
I don't
picking
like him.
Cincinnati.
Dang.
I'm picking Pittsburgh because Baltimore loses.
It's a
Cincinnati
divisional
wins,
rival.
obviously.
It's like the Penguins and Capitals. It's that kind of rivalry.
Hey,
I mean, it's kind of obvious why I would pick the Steelers over the Ravens if I wanted Cincinnati. to win the division.
Exactly.
I understand.
Pittsburgh and the Ravens, same kind of deal.
All right. Moving on. Panthers.
But I would probably pick Baltimore if Lamar was playing.
Yeah, same.
What is that? The Panthers Seahawks game?
I kind of feel like we're all gonna lean towards the Seahawks, though.
I'm not picking
Who
the
is
Panthers.
the Panthers
no way.
quarterback?
Sam Darnold.
Is he seeing ghosts?
No, not this game. I guess I don't know.
Seahawks. They're a
No,
playoff
I think
team. They're a playoff
Seattle's
team.
just gonna have a field day, honestly.
All right.
Seattle has surprised me so much this year. They're solid. They're played very well.
I think Seattle's gonna have a field game. They're gonna have a really great game, and they're gonna take the division lead this week.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm really upset about this next
Interesting.
game.
Oh, you got more?
I might actually have to pick a team I never wanted to pick,
What
but
is it?
Dolphins versus Chargers.
Depends on
yeah.
Tua.
Tua will play.
I would
I'm
think he would.
gonna pick the Dolphins, man. I'm not worried about the Chargers.
Like I said, if the Chargers lose one more game, I think they're done.
They're gonna end up losing. They're gonna end up losing to the Dolphins.
Dolphins are winning.
Johnny, I want to see your pick here first because I know where I'm leaning, but I'm just curious.
Can I just pick it and not say it?
That's not how that
I'll say
works
for Shiny,
because
I'm
I've
picking
already
the
said
Minnesota
that.
Dolphins.
before.
Yes, I said on purpose the Minnesota Dolphins because I can't stand the Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins.
So
I'll
you're
pick the
going with
Miami.
the Dolphins?
Yeah, I'll go for the Dolphins too. Yeah. Does that make you feel any better?
No.
Damn it!
I don't
man.
want to go for the Dolphins, but
I can't. You know who I'm picking. I just can't say the D word. I just can't say it.
hey, what team again? You said the Buccaneers earlier, so you might as well say this one too.
No. I
You can
can't
just
say
say
the D
you
word.
can just say Finns. I mean, it's the same word essentially.
We'll just say Miami.
I don't know that. But
You can say
No.
white and green.
no. All right. Well, that's it. All right. So we're
Turquoise.
done. We're done with our picks. Now, anybody want to talk about fantasy football while we're we've got 10
GGs, Jay.
minutes left?
GGs.
Any plays of the days, games that you want to
I'm
go
gonna
back
say-
and highlight, like anything spectacular that you're just like, this needs to be highlighted one
I
more
got
time.
screwed over in fantasy football
I'm gonna
this
say
week.
GG,
Derrick
Jay.
Henry sucked for me.
GG's. GG's.
Derrick Henry
GG,
was
bro.
awful.
Come with the game. Come with the game plan. It happens, bro. Like every once in a while, like I keep saying, like not every great player can have a great game every game. So
Jalen Waddle also screwed me over.
That's all we gotta highlight. We gotta highlight the fact Jay beat me by 0.6 in fantasy. GG, bro. I'll see you in the playoffs.
Also,
all right.
Thank you so much, Dalton Schultz, for getting me crap.
You know what? Thank you to the Cowboys defense and CD.
Goddard's hurt.
You made me lose.
I had Goddard.
Well, like I said, I just want to remind folks in chat, regardless of whose chat you're in, you can DM me your picks for the week, and we'll put you on the board. And then we can just kind of say, all right, for your grid, how'd you do with your picks? Like, so for as many weeks that you have people to root against, we can kind of look at the board and say, all right, how did you do for that?
Saints are winning.
That section.
I gotta shout out the Pyro real quick. Hey Pyro, if you're watching this anywhere, perhaps on Jay's YouTube.
Wait, what's the score, Dan?
Accept my trade for Joe Mixon.
Saints.
Yeah.
Alvin Kamara for Joe Mixon is a great trade. You're winning.
Dang.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this before I head out of here, so my stream starts up. I want to thank everybody still for letting your boy be on the panel as always. Shout out to Shiny Hero still, girl, the awesome mod of the century. Shout out to my Cuzzo, man, I appreciate you, man. Radical Foil, my brother who always gets it in when it comes down to these debates, man. I love you, brother, man. Appreciate you. And shout out to Dan still too, man. Thank you, brother, for still coming and being part of this panel, man. The knowledge that you have of the game is phenomenal, my friend. Appreciate you. But thank you guys still for having me. And of course, your boy will see y'all laters. Love you all.
All right. Laters.
Later, y'all.
Love you. All right.
Later.
Well, you know what time it is. We got to figure out where we're going, where we're taking
we
this.
got on. Hold on. Let me refresh.
Love train of
Does he have
support.
Anybody live that anybody in particular wants to raid? In chat
Let's see
or
here.
Jay or
Let's see, yeah.
I don't, because I'm on my phone. Yeah.
Anything about Twitch? Ooh, Captain Clutch.
Yeah, I wouldn't know who's on right now or anything like that.
You could raid Clutch probably.
Yeah, I see Captain Clutch is on. You can raid him.
Yeah, but who
trying to look and
needs our
see through my
support?
entire list
Who
so I
else
can
is
find
on?
some people maybe.
I don't know who else
Goes
is on.
on Friday. TJ Najee Shiny's on.
Who?
TJ.
I don't know. I'm not linked up.
TJ
to him.
Najee, yeah, you do.
Oh, CJ. Yeah, CJ. Yeah.
Vision.
H-Town is on.
Ninja Smurf is on with 2 viewers, y'all. I think I'm gonna raid Ninja Smurf.
Oh yeah, let's go read because he's so active in our Discord. Oh.
Exactly. Shiny, you want to set it up?
Yeah.
On both of ours or what?
Sure.
Oh, One Love. Good to see you, buddy. Let me get you one of these in Chinese.
This has just been so much fun, you guys. I love that we're still doing this. I love that we're all still enjoying the camaraderie.
He's doing a test run, by the way, Shiny.
What does that mean?
I'm not enjoying the NFL season anymore, but I'm trying.
What do you mean he's doing a
Much
test
love.
run?
It just says he just says on Stream Tile test run.
But is he
Just
there?
chatting.
Hopefully he's there.
Yeah. He's
All
talking.
right. Well,
to
they're
people.
all set. They're all set up. So anyway, gentlemen, once again, thank you for your time. I hope you've enjoyed. I can't wait to see how we finish this up. This has just been oodles of fun. Much love. Any final thoughts as we get ready to raid out?
Much love, everybody. Appreciate y'all for being here, hanging out with us.
All right.
Like I said, once again, make sure to check out the Mental Health Podcast tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern on Shiny Heroes channel. If you all don't follow her, go follow her. Check out Big J, Athletic Dan on YouTube. Athletic Dan on YouTube, Twitch, and Trovo.
100%.
Yep.
I'll be live on Thursday doing
Thanks,
a
One
collab
Love.
stream with One Love, Don Jed, and I think Shiny's also going to be there as well.
Yes,
So,
I got that memo.
would love to see you guys.
Don't
you'll
forget to
probably
check
see
out the
tomorrow,
Indianapolis
obviously.
Colts next year, not
There you
this
go,
year.
guys.
We're not going to hear about them.
Nice.
Much love. Bye, guys.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, One Love. You got to DM One Love and let him know that you're going to be live tomorrow, not Jake.